Make cards and sometimes go out to dinner.
Nice.
We make cards.
Make cards.
I make cards too for my dad.
Oh, that's so much fun. That's so much fun. What does your dad do, Carter? Do you know?
He works at the Yankee Stadium.
Oh, fun. That's it. Ann, what is your
I'm
dad
not really sure.
do? Okay.
All I know is he travels a lot.
Oh, okay. Emma?
My dad works at the office.
Okay. Trevor, how about your daddy?
My dad plays baseball.
Plays baseball. All right. Fun. I think you have great dads. You guys did a beautiful job. Want to say Happy Father's Day one more time?
Happy Father's Day!
What is Father's Day, Brendan? Do you know? What is
The
it?
day where you celebrate fathers.
Yes. Okay. Diana, what is it?
A day where you give fathers cards and stuff.
Good. Good. Crystalline?
A day where you give cards and presents to your fathers.
All right. Tunde?
I don't know.
What's Father's Day? What do you do on Father's Day?
Do you make cards?
Yes.
Do you make cards? Do you make them breakfast?
No.
No.
No. All right. Matthew? What's Father's Day? What do you do on Father's Day?
Well, I make care for my dad when I love him.
Oh, that's great. That's
Very
great.
good.
That's great. What are you going to do on Father's Day? Are you going to do something special to celebrate Dad? Crystalline?
I'm going to give him a present and we're going to go to Daddy-O Grill.
Oh, fun. All right. Matthew, do you know what you're going to do on Father's Day?
Well, I like to make my father proud.
Oh, you do already. You do already. Tunde?
Gonna give him a card.
You gonna, okay.
That's very nice.
Diana, what are you going to do on Dad's Day?
I give him presents.
You give him presents? And Brendan, what do you do on Father's Day?
I give him cards and balloons.
Oh, fun. Balloons. Neat. What is your dad like? Want to tell us, Brendan? What's your dad like? What does he do?
Usually fix the basement.
Oh, he fixes the basement. Oh, good. Diana, what does your father do?
He's nice.
He's nice, yeah? Oh, good. Crystalline, what's your father
He's
like?
nice and he really likes to fix cars.
Oh, he does. That's good. Tunde, what's your dad like?
Fixes things.
He fixes things? Yeah. And Matthew, what does your dad do?
Well, when there's something wrong with my house, he fixes it.
Wow, good. So dads really fix a lot of things, don't they? I guess that's why we have a special day for them, right? That's good. That's good. Okay, boys and girls, you did a great job. And if we could look into the camera again and say Happy Father's Day. 1, 2, 3.
Happy Father's Day!
Excellent. Hi, we're here now with Steve Cash, the head of Mizzentop School. Steve, we had a wonderful day here.
Great, great. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm sure the children had some great insights for you.
They were terrific. It
Good.
was just a wonderful experience. Steve, Mizzentop Day School, pre-K through 8. What makes Mizzentop so unique?
Well, you know, there are a number of factors, but probably the one thing that really stands out the most, I would say, is the Living Values program that we have that's part of a regular part of our curriculum, and more importantly, how that impacts the kids and the way they react, and the parents and the staff and so on. I've had the opportunity to work at or visit a lot of different independent schools in different parts of the country, and this is the most kind, caring, nurturing environment that I've ever seen. And people, visitors coming in pick that up right away. We hear a lot of comments about just the atmosphere of the school and so on, and that's a big part of it. So
the values, the children are taught values from pre-K throughout every grade and every step of the way here at
right,
Mizzentop.
absolutely, and the teachers do a great job of integrating those values into subject areas at each grade level, so that in addition to a strong academic program, the kids are also learning those aspects of the education as well, and it's just a regular part of what they do. So
Excellent, excellent. And academically, do the children follow the same New York State guidelines and curriculum?
No, not really. You know, the idea with independent schools is that we have the flexibility to be able to vary as much as we need to meet the needs of our students. So we are actually ahead academically of typical school settings, as are most other independent schools as well.
Right.
Best example would be, for example, in our math program, where we work a year ahead in math, so our third grade students are in a fourth grade book, and so on up the line. Our true measure of how successful our students are and how successful we've been with them is how they do when they go on to secondary schools, and most of the students will go on to independent secondary schools, some to parochial schools, and then some to public schools as well. But we track how successful they are, how prepared they are when they get to those levels, and that's really what's of most importance to us.
What about class size? One of the attractive features of an independent school is the individual attention and class size. What is the enrollment in the school, and how about per class?
Sure. Our total enrollment is usually between about 150 and 160 students. Class sizes average school-wide probably about 12 to 13 per class. We might go up as high as 15 or 16 in some classes. A good example, in our third grade we have 21 students, but they're split into two separate classes, because that would be far too large for us. And there are lots of advantages. The individualization is part of it, but a bigger part of it is really the methodology that the teachers are able to use by working with smaller numbers. And the best example to me of that is in our middle school science area. 5th through 8th grade, the students are in a science lab with 10, 11, 12 students at most, and the types of activities that they're able to do in that you just couldn't do with 25 or 30 students. So it's a real hands-on type of program, and as a result, 95% of the kids here just love science because they're doing so many things, and so it's really it sort of fosters one big part of our mission is not just to educate, but to foster a love of learning, a love of lifetime learning, and when kids are excited because of what they're able to do and enthusiastic about it, that makes a big difference.
That makes a big difference. How about sports and extracurricular activities?
We do. For the middle school, we have a full array of interscholastic sports. We compete with other independent schools in the area. In the fall, we have girls field hockey. We have usually 2 soccer teams, a varsity and a JV.
Wow.
In the winter, we have a varsity and a JV co-ed basketball team. And then in the spring, we have a boys lacrosse team and a girls lacrosse team. So
everything that you want.
the kids keep pretty busy. And I think this year, all but maybe 2 or 3 of our middle schoolers have participated in at least one sport. And well, the majority of them really are involved in sports year long. So.
Oh, that's excellent. That's excellent. Now, for our viewers, an independent school, how is it funded?
Independent school is as the word might imply. It's strictly funded by tuition. The tuition income is the bulk of it, and then we do some fundraising. We have some fundraising events. We have an annual fund, and fortunately, we have some wonderful charitable donors who support us that way. And we are a non-for-profit organization, so donations are tax deductible, of course. But that's one of the differences between an independent school and many private schools, parochial schools that typically have some affiliation and some other source of funding. You know, Catholic schools typically have some funding from the DAS and so on. We are strictly a standalone operation. So,
well, I can attest how beautiful the school is, how bright and comforting and colorful and stimulating. We've just had a wonderful, wonderful day. We wish you and the Mizzentop family all the best. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Steve.
All right.